So how you doing? Dan Tricks here. I hope you're all well. I hope you're better than me. I cut my finger on a trick today and as you can see it's quite badly wounded, but I'll be okay. I'll just cover that up like so. And I've got some amazing little effects for you today. You remember the old thumb trick? Oh, it's not as painful as it looks. Yo! So how you doing? Dan Tricks here again, doing fantastic effects from books and all sorts to make your worlds a little bit more fun. Now, I hope you enjoyed that little intro there. It was just a fun gag that I actually bought from the Blackpool Magic Convention. It's called Finger Off Extreme by Luca Bono. Luca Bono or Luca Bono? Luca, whatever. It's a lovely, lovely little effect. It says it here, funny, shocking, and visual, which I think it is, and it's just a lovely little effect that you can add to your thumb. You can show you've hurt your finger and then pull the cast off and you've got a bone sticking out. I think it's a really nice effect. I think I paid probably about between 15 and 20 pounds for this trick. It is a nice effect. I think it's great. You've obviously got to be careful that you don't lose the gimmick. You probably could make something similar yourself, but probably not as good quality because it is actually moulded. And I think it's just a lovely little gag. Let me know what you think to that. Maybe you bought it too if you went to Blackpool. I haven't actually been through the instructions that come with this yet, but I will do, and I'll see, because apparently there's bonus ideas, all different things you can do with this gimmick. So I'll go through that, and maybe you'll see this effect being performed by me in the near future. It's rude to point. I'm just going to go through the effects today that I learned and bought from the Blackpool Magic Convention. If you did go, I hope I said hello. I hope you said hello to me. I don't know, we may have crossed paths, who knows, but I had a fantastic time meeting everybody. There was so many fantastic performers. It was just so much fun and possibly one of my favourite Blackpool conventions that I've had. It was a blast. If you don't know, Blackpool Magic Convention, BMC, is the biggest magic convention in the world, and literally everybody from the whole of the planet turn up there. I think there's something around 5,000 magicians or people that go. They have a gala show on a Friday night, Saturday night and the Sunday night. This year they were all very, very good. So let me know if you went and you enjoyed it. Let me know in that comment section. So let's get into the things I learned and bought from the convention. This first thing I want to show you is, I don't normally do packet tricks. 3 packet tricks that I actually do and carry with me a lot of the time, and they fit in this wallet, and this wallet is actually, you've got 4 little envelopes, 4 little places you can put. So that's good, so because I only have 3, and rather than carrying 2 of them plastic ones that fall apart on the corners, as you can see this is a nice leather one, and it's got these little gold seals around the edges so that it doesn't get worn out in your old Skyrocket. It's a rather nice little product that I bought for your little packet tricks if you have any. So now I just want to share with you a couple of little gags that I also bought. These are quite good fun, check these out and I'll see you after. So kids, make sure, don't be silly, put that condom on your willy. Obviously, you want to make sure that it's sealed and packaged before you use it. Why did the condom fly away? Because it got pissed off. Okay, here's a nice trick you can do to a spectator. You can borrow a coin, they can sign the coin, placing it in the hand like so, a little blow, and of course that coin will disappear and it actually ends up behind their ear. Oh, actually it is their ear, never mind. There is the coin behind their ear. Quite eerie that one, isn't it? I'll put that back in here. I'm here all week. So what do you think? See, the first one that you saw is actually called Climax with the condom, and obviously it will go down really well at a kid's party or something like that. Obviously I'm joking, don't take it seriously. I know it's a required taste, it's an acquired taste, but I really like this effect. I think it's good fun and I've performed it to a few people. It does go down better with the male side of the community rather than the female side. It's a bit sort of, I don't like condoms, I'll take a bloody pill then. Anyway, so I think, yeah, it's a really nice effect. And as you can see, it's a quite a nice little effect that you can do. You can produce it for someone's pocket. So what you're doing with that, and you say what you should have, make sure it's sealed. And this one here, I actually made this gimmick myself. And you can actually hand out this packet to the spectator and they can check it. And it's a really nice effect. And what I also like about a lot of effects is if you do buy them, can you make them? If you were to lose the gimmick, would you be affected by that, or could you make one yourself? Now this is actually one you can make yourself. It's really not difficult. So once you know the secret, that's it then for life. You've got the effects. You can just, this can go missing, and yeah, it doesn't really matter. And I bought that from the Magic Box stall from the convention. I think I paid about £15 for that effect. And I think it's worth it personally. Now that I know it, I can make the trick whenever I want. The one that you've been seeing me use is the one that I made myself. Be careful how much money that you spend on a trick. Are the really expensive ones worth it? If you were to lose it or if it was to break, is it easily fixed? Was it going to cost a lot of money, or is it a pain in the arse to get working again or something like that? It's just something to keep in mind, which is one of the reasons why I personally love books. I don't think there's been one book I've ever bought I thought, well, that was a waste of money. Not one book on my shelf I think that at all. I think every single book I've learned something small or something that's just the price of the book basically. So remember, books. What you also saw was this little product. Look at that, look. It's actually made of rubber. It's really nice, good quality. I'm glad I bought this. It's a nice little gag that you can do. You can make a coin vanish. So I'm gonna get appear behind your ear, and then obviously you produce their ear. You say, oh, it's a bit eerie. You just come out with some silly jokes. I'm here all week, or you know, you can put, oh, I've got an ear in my beard. Anyway, you can just come up with a few ideas. I just thought it was great quality. I can't remember how much I paid for this, probably only about £5. To be honest, I was going around the convention in the evenings doing this little trick, and it did actually go down well with a lot of the magicians. Also a lot of them that probably walked away and thought, what an idiot. They're probably right, I am. Now here's another one by David Ayres, A-Y-R-E-S. Is it Ayres or Ayres? It's called Harlequin. It's basically a colour changing deck effect. He showed it to me and I thought it was fantastic. I really liked it. And I did say, I'll do a little review on it. I've had a look at the instructions, read through it, but I haven't performed the effect yet. But I will do in the near future, and I will show you guys. It's a really nice trick, and it's just like a get them to pick a card. All the deck changes to jokers. They're like, what the hell? And then boom, you change it back to jokers, and all the colour of the back of the cards change colour, and then their card that they chose, that changes colour. Ooh. Very nice trick, really like that. Can't wait to learn this and perform it, and I'll video it and show it to you guys. So that's Harlequin by the Old Oak Playing Cards by David Ayres. Okay, so I'll show you two more effects. One of them is just a gag, the other one requires using a phone, and you can do this on a spectator's phone, which I haven't quite mastered yet, but it can be done. You know, when I was a kid, my father used to hit me with his camera. I still get flashbacks. So I went to a cocktail party the other day, and all they could talk about was how Donald Trump is going to bring back plastic straws. Well, I thought, in that case, I'll bring my own plastic straw. Check it out.
Thank you, Donald Trump.
That is a B-U-T. Oh, crazy. Silly. Crazy. So here's another nice one you can use, a calculator. What you can do is you can ask a spectator to name any 5-digit number. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, 6. We'll get rid of one of them. And what you do, not a lot of people know this, but if you rub your finger, get the static, you can actually make each digit on your phone, even the decimal point, just rub off of the phone, just like that. A little bit of heat, and you can actually bring those symbols back. And this is just one of the things you can do with this effect. It's a beauty. Oh, excuse me. You know, I tried sniffing coke once, but the ice cubes, they just kept getting stuck up my nose. So I do hope you enjoyed the little effects there. The one with the plastic straw, I just thought I'd buy that because obviously Donald Trump is saying he's bringing back plastic straws. Good old Trump. Of course, you know, there are more important things to do. Oh dear. Do you know what? I'd give my right arm to be ambidextrous. Statistically, 6 out of 7 dwarfs are not happy. We produced a 6-foot pole. It's just the same thing. It's the same thing. That's just a little gag. And Pulse Pro, which is a lovely effect where you can rub the numbers off somebody's calculator and you can actually use it on somebody else's phone. I haven't quite mastered that one yet, but I'm doing it on my own. There are other things you can do with this where you put them to select a load of numbers, times them together, and it comes up with a date. So there's so many things. I'm still yet to go through these instructions and learn various different methods with this effect. So yeah, Pulse Pro, I think I paid about £40 for this trick, and to be honest, I think it's worth it. And I've done this a few times out in the real world to people, and it does go down really, really, really well. So I also wanted to show you these two effects. I'm going to show you these two back to back. And the first one I'm going to show you is called Clear Deception. So that's the first one, and then the one after that, which requires a banknote. It comes with this and some online instructions. It's called Open Change, which is absolutely a fantastic trick as well. So check these two out. I hope you enjoy them. See you after. Okay, now this is a nice little effect. It's called Clear Deception by Paul Richards. It's a nice trick. It comes in this little black envelope and it has the instructions in here. It comes with a white and a black matchbox, but you can do it with any matchboxes you wish. In this case I'm using these UK version ones, doesn't matter, and I will show you the effect. Now these matchboxes actually interact with each other. If I open one of these matchboxes and we'll leave the other one closed, if I just place this matchbox on top of there like so, you can see that they actually interact with each other. You push on one drawer and the other drawer opens. We can do this again. We can place this one on top like so, and if you watch that bottom drawer, if I shut the top one, the bottom drawer actually opens. Now if we can turn this one upside down like that, and again they interact with each other. This time I can actually place this one on the side like that, and if you watch, we'll push on that one and that drawer actually opens. Again, you can see that they're interacting with each other like so. But if I place this one on top and push the drawer shut, the bottom drawer will actually open. We can actually place one of these matchboxes completely out of the way. And if you watch, this one is open, this one is closed. But if I shut that one, you can see that this one actually opens. But to make these matchboxes completely normal, if you squeeze them together like that, now you can actually hand these matchboxes out for examination, and there is nothing to see. The spectators can check that they are completely normal, unlike me. Okay, now here's a lovely effect using a £10 note. Any currency can be used, but if you want, we'll take this note and we'll fold it like so, and what I'll do, make sure it's nice and flat, and if you watch carefully, that note will actually change visibly into a 20, and that is open change. Beautiful trick. So what do you think to them two little beauties? Again, you can actually make them effects yourself, although the open change trick you can make yourself, but the gimmick may not be as good or as good quality. That's actually by Francis Jerome, which they call him James, I believe. And it's an absolutely fantastic trick, so make sure you check that one out. Open Change by Francis Jerome. It goes down really well, and I've performed that a few times now. I'm actually still waiting for my other gimmick to come because, well, the one that I got, I kind of damaged it. Although I'm still using it, I managed to fix it, but it doesn't look as good as it did. But that's a fantastic effect where you can just visually change a note, and as you can see it here being performed again, it's such a visual, fantastic change of a note. And then of course we have Clear Deception by Paul Richards, which I think is a fantastic trick. It comes with a black and a white matchbox, and you can perform this trick out of this package. And obviously, as I showed you in the performance there, it comes with the online instructions. You can see there, I just went down the road and bought a couple of matchboxes. You can empty the matches out. You can actually still perform that effect with the matches in, but they can tend to fall out and leave it a bit of a mess. So why would you want to do that? And hopefully we'll get some footage of me performing these effects out in the real world, so I can't wait to get out there and do that. Why? Because I like you. You are a nice person. So two great effects, Open Change and Clear Deception. So also I want to show you something that I've actually learned that I bought. Check these effects out, see what you think. Oh, I'll tell you what, for this one, I needed a nice latte. Oh. I do love a bit of froth. Okay, now this is a really interesting piece, and I don't know who the guy was. It didn't come with any instructions or anything like that, but what you do require. But the dog's just coming in. Come, in you come. Yeah, see, get out of the way of the camera. Come on. What you can do is actually borrow some foil of someone, I don't know, drug addict or something, and you roll it into a ball, like so. And also what you can borrow is a safety pin. You undo the safety pin like so. You can see that, placing the foil onto the end of the paperclip. Why do I keep saying paperclip? Onto the safety pin. And then what you do is you just take it, and then you just light it like so. You can actually have four. Turn it down, turn it up, turn it down. You can have it over here, turn it up, turn it down. You can have full control over the flame of this ball, and then you can flick it off like that, obviously being very careful that somebody else doesn't touch it because it gets very hot. You can take your safety pin and place it back in the old skyrocket, and you can carry on with your boring old day. So I hope you enjoyed those couple little effects there. One with a coin that I bought from the convention, this lovely Chinese coin here. Doesn't do anything or anything, it's just, I just thought it looked nice. I think it cost about £7 or £8. As you can see, you can do a nice little visual change with the coin. And of course, that lovely effect there with the flame from the foil, where you use a safety pin, put the foil on it, and you can control the flame. And there's a few ideas you can do with that. I haven't worked on it very much, but as you can see, it's a nice little trick. It's a flaming beauty. I think the guy was called Alan or something like that. There's no instructions with the effect apparently as yet, but it's pretty self-explanatory what you can do with it. And I think you'll agree, rather nice. So the books that I do have, I have this one here, Spoof, It's Magic. And it's a nice book by Ronald J. Dayton. If you've ever heard of it, let me know. I've been flicking through it, and there's some really nice little effects in this actually. So some quite unique ones, and I can't wait to share them with you, and I will do in the near future. So this one was actually down for £20, but I think I got it for probably about 15, and it's worth every penny. And also Michael Powell's Top Secret Stuff. There he is there, Michael Powell's himself. And if you ever heard of this one, let me know as well. Got some really nice stuff in it that I've been practicing. As I say, there was a spellbound routine in there that I did perform, but I looked at the footage and thought, there is no way I'm going to be showing you that. So that's another book in the near future I'll be showing you. So there was 5 books that I got, and there was a set. There was this, I think there's 4 of these, but I only managed to get 3 of them. The Phoenix. And I've been flicking through 151 to 200. I've been looking through that, and there's also some nice material in here as well. But as I say, in the near future, you will see me performing some of the effects out of these books, because that's the kind of guy I am. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's been some help to you in deciding what sort of tricks you want to buy in the near future. Some good ones there, I think. Obviously, need a bit more practice. I've only just got them. As you well know, Blackpool was only a couple of weeks ago, and I was ill last week for a few days, so I managed to sort of spend a few days laying on the couch just practicing some magic. So some good came out of being ill, I suppose. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, press the bell so you get notified of all my
Blackpool videos, yeah.
And I'll be catching you in the next video. Peace.